Before we start, I just want to get this off my chest. I know this is unrelated and I'm kinda late to mention this, but why on earth did Roblox nuke countless games off the platform overnight? For those of you that somehow don't know, Roblox privated all the games that don't have an age rating. That means that all the classic games that no longer get updates are just unplayable. It doesn't matter if people liked it or not, it's gone! This is like the burning of the Library of Alexandria, but for Roblox boomers like me. What was today's video about again? Oh yeah!
Back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
As you guys know, I'm no stranger to Roblox platformers. You've seen me play them in past videos like Adventure Forward 2. However, there's one platformer that I legitimately think is like no other Roblox game that came before. That game is Stars Align. This game was suggested by viewers and I can easily see why. In all honesty, I've had this game on my radar for a few years now. If I recall correctly, the devs for Stars Align originally worked on a remake of Adventure Forward 2, giving it a complete facelift. I think it was called Adventure Forward 2 Repainted or something. I don't know, because it was wiped off the platform! Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Regardless, Team Nova, the devs of Stars Align, moved on in order to work on their original project. Stars Align. Duh. This game has been in development for several years, and looking back, this game has really come a long way. Unrelated ramble ahead, but I like the new logo so much better than the old one. I get what they were trying to go for with this old one with the aligning constellation, but side by side, the old logo feels a bit noisy compared to the new one. Also, the new one just gets the tone of the game across much better. Going for this bubbly handwritten style compared to the sans serif style of the old logo. Okay, ramble over. Before we get to the gameplay proper, it's time for a self-plug. Wait! Before you skip, let me make this quick. Our goal is to hit 50,000 subs this year, and we're on track to making this goal happen. Another thing, I'm uploading back-to-back videos of games that give me a modicum of enjoyment. So get this video 3,000 likes if you want me to play more underrated games. Actually, while I'm on the subject, Roblox sucks at recommending actually good games. So if you got any underrated games that you think I should play, put it down in the comments. I'm not talking like, woo, play Forsaken! You gotta Jeff the kill people. It's in your nature.
I need to Jeff to kill people.
I'm talking about some deep cuts. Anyways, now that 80% of my audience left, I might as well continue. Stars Align is a platformer by Team Nova that has you collecting stars Super Mario style. Future me, I know you're probably itching to put that one clip of Mario dancing to Gangnam Style, but like, I'm trying to get this done on time for once. Like Mario, you can jump, dive, roll, and long jump your way through the different stages. Currently the game isn't finished and it probably won't be for the foreseeable future, but you can play the engine demo which takes like 30 minutes to an hour to complete. This thing is pretty dense for a demo, but I'll talk more about that later. Each stage is ranked from 1 to 5 stars in terms of difficulty. 1 star being easy goo goo gaga mode like taking candy from a baby, and that's fine by me. 5-star difficulty just makes you want to rip your balls off, I don't know. Throughout the stage, you'll find various platforming challenges that take advantage of the stage's gimmick. For example, the first stage has the bomb power-up, where you use the bombs to blow yourself up to new heights. The second stage has these hot sauce bottles that make you run super fast. I'm looking forward to seeing how Team Nova will expand on these ideas. Once you beat the first 4 stages, you unlock the 2 secret stages. Other than that, there's a couple places to just mess around in the hub world. Across the world, there are various NPCs that you can talk to that add flavor to this developing world. But with the gameplay out of the way, it's time for me to talk about my thoughts on the game. I'm actually going to start with the negatives in this video. That's not because I think the game is bad, but it's because it feels like I have to scrape the bottom of the barrel to find some criticisms for the demo. I have more to say once the full game releases, but until that happens, a lot of these can just be chalked up to the game being nowhere close to finished. First thing is, sometimes the music just straight up doesn't play. I don't know if it's because they didn't make music for this segment or that the game failed to load in the music, but sometimes the game just doesn't play any music. Second thing is that all the NPCs just kind of have one animation where they just stand there. Like, obviously they'll all just be standing there because they haven't made any other animations yet. Third thing is that Roblox's bunny hop sometimes causes me to mess up and jump when I didn't mean to. Like, I jump up to a platform and then because I'm holding the spacebar, I just automatically jump again, disorienting my flow. However, this is like a rare occurrence. I'm probably not even gonna bother sifting through this footage to find it happening. In hindsight, I don't even know why I hold the jump button because the jump is static. You jump the same height regardless of whether you tap or hold the jump button. Like I said, I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel for criticism. Now, let's move on to the positives of the game. First and most obvious positive for the game is that it's just oozing with character. Even for an unfinished engine demo, you can tell that the devs actually wanted to make their world feel more than just a simple obby. As soon as you start the game makes a great first impression that tells you what the full game is supposed to be all about. Even the main character model, with how it's obviously a modified R6 model with its proportions to be made as expressive as possible. The second thing is that I want to mention that the UI is simple, but it's aesthetically pleasing while being unique. I've gone on record for saying that a lot of Roblox UI sucks. Like, I'm not expecting you to be a master of graphic design to make a game, but like, Jesus Christ! There are some games where I legitimately wonder if the devs genuinely look at their game and think, this looks amazing! We must ship it immediately! Like, all I want is a user interface that's nice to look at, like it actually belongs in the game. This is a more minor thing, but Roblox games have such bad UI that the bar is on the floor at this point. Third thing I want to talk about is that, despite the locations just being rough mock-ups for levels, they still managed to give them unique aesthetics and NPCs. The first one starts out simple with you climbing the top of the mountain with various bird NPCs called the Seekers. They all have different reasons and methods on climbing the mountain. One of the later levels, though, is a massive water plant run by these different frogs. Look, the head of this whole operation is just a slightly bigger frog named Big Moss. You can't even say my name. Has the memory gone? Are you feeling no? The fourth thing I want to mention is that the levels are challenging, especially the later ones, but never did I feel that they were too punishing. I know that I've also gone on record that Roblox games that often sell themselves on their punishing difficulty often mean that's the only thing they've got going for them. Like, yippee, I get to start all the way back from the beginning over some stupid mistake I made. That's a riveting gameplay loop. Checkpoints are plentiful, and even then, falling off the map only returns you back to the nearest safe spot and simply deals damage to you. This makes it feel less debilitating when you try something out and see that it doesn't pan out the way you hoped. Developers, take notes! In all honesty, the platforming challenges we see here are a rarity in the sea of copy-paste Roblox obbies. You obviously have the unique art style, but you also have the movement and level design that make it feel like it engages all three of your brain cells. With that said, why don't we see more of these games actually try to be good? Unfortunately, Roblox is kind of a free-for-all. Devs are constantly fighting for the attention of players, so Roblox rewards engagement bait more than actually fun games. If a game doesn't have you coming back to play for hours every day, then it's considered a failure. The algorithm won't even give a game so much as a glance if it doesn't have crazy monetization metrics. In general, Roblox sucks for projects with a long development cycle because the engine changes all the time, so games constantly break from updates. Also, as we've seen from Roblox's game purge not too long ago, preservation isn't their strong suit. Roblox is pretty infamous for doing anti-consumer things for short-term gain and pleasing investors. I swear to God, David Baszucki be doing anything but fixing their stupid platform. When I become CEO of Roblox through, legally dubious means, my first plan of action is nuking Paragon off the platform! Woo! Stars Align truly feels like a breath of fresh air. With its inspired game mechanics and cutesy art style, it becomes obvious that this is a passion project worth your time. Therefore, I give Stars Align a Huldabell getting upskirted by a fan out of 10. Shout out to our channel members, MyEasy, Sinwaver, Apelix, and Boneworks Addict. If you want to become a member, click the join button down below.